Hello everyone, welcome back to another Golden Hawk video. My name is Golden Hawk, and today we're back at it again with the second chapter of Matthew here. I'm really excited because this is where the rubber really meets the road here. The wise men come to visit. We got to escape to Egypt because Herod sends out the order to kill everyone under 2. All the baby boys under 2. And then still a pretty short chapter here, so it shouldn't be too long of a video. But I hope you'll join me along the reading today, and I'm pretty excited to get started. I'll try to share some of my thoughts after if they're not too discombobulated. But yeah, let's get started here. So Matthew chapter 2, verse 1, and then we're going to be going to the all the way to chapter 3, which is basically 23 verses of Matthew. So here we go. Now after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star when it rose, and have come to worship him. When Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And assembling all of the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Christ was to be born. They told him, In Bethlehem of Judea, for so it is written by the prophet, And you, O Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. From you shall come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel. And he sent them to Bethlehem, saying, Go and search diligently for the child, and when you have found him, bring me word, and that I may come and worship him. After listening to the king, they went on their way. And behold, the star that they had seen when it rose went before them until it came to rest over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced exceedingly with great joy. And going into their house, they saw the child with Mary his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him. Then opening their treasures, they offered him gifts, gold, and frankincense, and myrrh. And being warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they departed to their own country by another way. Now when they had departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, and said, Rise, take the child and his mother, and flee to Egypt, and remain there until I tell you, for Herod is about to search for the child to destroy him. And he rose and took the child and his mother by night, and departed to Egypt, and was remained there until the death of Herod. This was to fulfill what the Lord had spoken by the prophet, Out of Egypt I will call my son. Then Herod, when he saw he had been tricked by the wise men, became furious, and he sent and killed all the male children in Bethlehem in all of that region who were 2 years old or under, according to the time that he had ascertained from the wise men. Then was fulfilled what was spoken by the prophet Jeremiah. A voice was heard in Ramah, weeping in loud lamentation, Rachel weeping for her children. She refused to be comforted because they are no more. But when Herod died, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, Rise, take the child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel. For those who sought the child's life are dead. And he rose and took the child and his mother, and went to the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was reigning over Judea in place of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. And being warned in a dream, he withdrew to the district of Galilee. And he went and lived in a city called Nazareth, so that what was spoken by the prophet may be fulfilled, that he would be called a Nazarene. As seen in chapter 2. So, like we said, a pretty quick chapter here, but a lot of stuff happens. So, unlike the other Gospels, like Mark, Luke, or John, Matthew skips pretty quickly over the birth of Jesus, right? He kind of just says, oh, he was born in Bethlehem, while the others have the story of like the shepherds in the field, or they talk more about the wise men. He kind of glosses over that a little bit more and gets straight into Jesus is born. Herod tries to kill the children, but luckily the angel warns not only the wise men so that they remain safe, but also Joseph and Mary so that they can escape to Egypt and avoid that terrible order. So then after Herod dies, they come back to Nazareth, and throughout this whole thing we see once again Matthew mentioning a bunch of stuff from Old Testament books, Old Testament prophecies, talking about, everything's being fulfilled right here. Like in verse 6, when he talks about how the Christ was to be born in Bethlehem of Judea, and the prophecy is that, And you, O Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, for from you shall come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel. So right, another one there. And then, of course, when Herod kills the children, fulfilling another prophecy. So once again, he just keeps mentioning, right, all of these and how it points to Jesus being the Messiah, the ruler who will shepherd his people, right? And so just another good chapter that we've seen so far. Next video, right, an even shorter chapter, but we've got Matthew 3, John the Baptist, he enters in, and then Jesus gets baptized by John the Baptist. So that's a little bit of a spoiler for the next video, but I hope you enjoyed this. I encourage you to read it on your own, learn, just try to like study it for your own, ask, any church leader you go to just, if you have any questions about anything. So just seek out, that assistance if you're confused about anything. But I'm just trying to get you guys introduced to just a really big part of my life, and so I'm really hoping that you guys enjoy this, and it helps you in any way possible. So thank you for watching these videos, and I'll see you next time.